RITC Cybersecurity, empowering businesses with robust cybersecurity protection.
Welcome to the Ciphered Reality Podcast from RITC Cybersecurity, small businesses partner in proactive cybersecurity. I'm Mike Rotundo, here with my co-host, as always, Mari Cherry, the brains and the beauty behind the podcast.
Yeah.
Today, we're going to unravel the mysteries of cybersecurity one bite at a time. We explore digital heists, hacker exploits, uncover online threats, and the strategies for you to stay ahead. Whether you're an IT pro, business owner, or just safeguarding your personal stuff, this is your guide to the cyber world. And today, we're going to go through some cybersecurity news and discuss what, Mari?
Zero trust.
Zero trust. Now, is that
Zero.
in humans or technology?
Maybe a little of both.
Okay.
A little bit of both.
All right.
I do have a cool analogy though.
Oh, excellent. Can't wait for it. Can't wait to hear it.
I'm so excited for it too. It makes so much sense to me.
Perfect.
So there we go.
All right.
We'll start with the news though.
Okay. News works.
You ready?
Ready as I'm ever going to be.
Okay. All right. Cybersecurity news. BlockBlaster Steam game downloads malware to computer disguised as a patch.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a seemingly innocent patch update for the popular 2D platformer game BlockBlaster has transformed into a sophisticated malware campaign, exposing hundreds of Steam users to data theft and system compromise.
That would be bad.
Yeah, I think it is. The malicious patch deployed on August 30th, 2025 demonstrates how threat actors are increasingly exploiting the gaming ecosystem to distribute information-stealing malware while users remain unaware of the ongoing compromise. Seems like their MO. BlockBlasters, developed by Genesis Interactive and initially released on July 31st, 2025, had garnered positive reviews from the gaming community before becoming the latest victim in a growing trend of Steam game infections. The security researchers discovered that the threat actors had successfully bypassed Steam's initial security screening, allowing the deployment of malicious updates that could potentially affect hundreds of players who had the game installed on their systems. This incident follows a concerning pattern of similar attacks on Steam games, including the notable Pirate Fi
Okay.
and Chemia cases, highlighting the platform's ongoing vulnerability to such sophisticated infiltration attempts. So, thoughts?
Well, I think, in all honesty, the first thing that comes to mind is as long as their game's working, people aren't even going to notice. Right?
Yeah, right?
And that's all they're going to care about.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're seeing more and more. I mean, it's just like the supply chain disruptions that, that hit a lot of major companies a couple of years ago because of SolarWinds. This is the same thing. I mean, they're just trying to push a fake patch, and they're doing some pretty fascinating stuff with the side-by-side DLL stuff. And it's just, it's just, there's nothing safe anymore, and that's what people don't understand.
Yeah.
So.
And I don't know this particular game, but from what it looked like it potentially could have kids on it.
I would think so.
Yeah, so they're probably not going to notice weird things happening.
And it's mom and dad's credit cards not there, so it's like,
Oh, good.
yeah.
Lucky.
Until little Jimmy or Johnny are told that they have to move because, their house got stolen.
Oh, that's really sad.
Yeah.
Oh, they just wanted to play their game.
They just want to play a BlockBlaster.
That's so mean. Come on, guys.
Yeah. But
Rude.
I mean, they're predators, and they've really evolved. I mean, there once was an ethos, and we've talked about this, where they're like, you can't attack a hospital, you can't attack, that and the other thing. Now it's like free fire.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. So no one is safe anymore. I mean, they're really, there's no honor anymore. It's like, you just don't. You'll go after everybody.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, money talks, huh?
Well,
That's
yeah, I mean, they're running by businesses. They're being run by businesses, and we've talked about the slave labor conditions that some of those people live in, like that thing we talked about in the Philippines before.
Yeah.
So,
which is awful, and I didn't know that was a thing before just a few months ago. No idea.
Yeah, you
That's
get
cruel.
beaten if you don't hit your quota.
Threaten your family.
Yeah.
God. Yeah. All right. Well.
It's a harsh place.
Yeah.
The internet is not safe.
No, it's a little scary sometimes. But what do you do? We can't do. I mean, I know some people live without it, but
yeah. Well, you need it for work, but you need it to live. But some of these, I don't know. And this thing is so insidious. It's not like anything the user does. It just they're patching their game. They're doing that, and that's what's becoming more and more prevalent. Is it's like I'm doing the right thing,
right?
And I'm
what they think they're supposed to be doing,
right?
But it's
and we saw that with what was that? Oh, that one phishing thing that happened we talked about a couple weeks ago, where it's like it's deploying a fake CAPTCHA page, and it's asking you for a login, and it's prompting you for this, and it's like the standard user is going to be like, I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah. Mean.
So, yeah.
It's mean.
Yeah.
Sneaky. All right. Next, same cybersecurity news. I think I got all of them from. Oh no, I got 3 from cybersecurity news and 1 from somewhere else.
That works.
I keep doing that. Oh well.
That's fine.
All right. Subtle snail mimic as HR representatives to engage employees and steal login credentials.
All right. Before you go too far, what do you think of the name?
Subtle snail?
Yeah. Does it get the Mari seal of approval, or are we on that one?
It's subtle.
Yeah.
I think it could.
I can tell by the look on her face that she's not terribly impressed by the name.
I think it could be. Maybe it'll sneak up on you. Maybe it'll grow on me. I don't know. Maybe. But no, it's not my favorite.
No.
Subtle snail.
No. Better than that oyster one, though.
Sneaky. Yeah, it is better than the oyster one.
Yeah.
Subtle snail. Yeah. It's kind of a tongue twister. I don't know. I think they could have done something better. I'll think on it. Let me think on it.
All right.
I'll have notes.
Okay.
For these names.
we should put that on the website next to the blog. It's like, for those of you who had bad hacker names, we would suggest this, and this for you. And
Let me help you out here.
We do that every week. It's like
you can employ my services for a small fee.
Yeah, exactly. Behind the paywall, we'll give you the actual numbers.
Yeah, that's a great idea, actually. Yeah. Now that would probably open up a can of worms.
No, we'd get a call from somebody. What are you guys doing?
I'm just trying to pay my bills. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like everybody else. All right. Okay. Moving on. Subtle Snail, a sophisticated Iran Nexus espionage group known as Subtle Snail, has emerged as a significant threat to European telecommunications, aerospace, and defense organizations through an elaborate recruitment-themed social engineering campaign. Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's pretty fascinating, actually.
Yeah. All right. The group also identified as UNC 1549 and linked to the broader unyielding WASP network.
That's a better name.
That is better. Mm-hmm. Has successfully compromised 34 distinct devices across 11 organizations since June 2022 by masquerading as HR representatives from legitimate companies to encourage unsuspecting employees. Oh, I said that wrong. To engage unsuspecting employees.
Okay.
But maybe they encourage them to a little bit.
You never know. They encourage them to engage.
That is some reverse psychology.
Oh, yeah.
Great. Gave them another idea. Great. Real bullets.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to come out with Mariware eventually, and it's going to be like their homage to the podcast.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I won't. I mean, anything's possible. Yeah. I won't do it, but maybe someone else will. The attackers operate through meticulously crafted LinkedIn profiles, presenting themselves as hiring managers and HR personnel from well-known industry entities. That takes a lot of work. Is this really worth it? Do you think? That takes a lot of work, doesn't it?
Obviously it is if they're doing it. Right, and if
Yeah,
they
I
have,
guess.
they're doing very targeted things. It's not like they're just randomly. It's not like they're going after people at McDonald's or in fast food or something like that. They're going after aerospace, telecom, defense, that kind of stuff. So there's a reason they're targeting those people.
Yeah, but that takes whatever. I guess if you know how to do it, you can make things appear like they've been there for a while when if they actually haven't.
Right. I mean, you have to create a history.
That's what I'm.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, as I was going to say, is you have to create a history on LinkedIn to be
Yeah.
taken seriously. I mean, if this account existed as of yesterday and you're trying to offer me a 6-figure job or whatever, it's like,
I don't think so. Right. That's what I'm wondering. But they can fake all that.
Yeah, they can fake all their past history. They can post a bunch of fake posts. They can do all that kind of stuff.
Sure. Those freaking fetchers.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so their approach involves extensive reconnaissance to identify high-value targets within organizations, particularly focusing on researchers, developers, and IT administrators with privileged access to critical systems. You would think, though... I don't know. Okay, the threat actors create convincing fake job advertisements and establish domains following patterns like Telespazio, careers.com.
Apparently, it's there's a lot of names out there. There's just a lot of career companies out there.
Okay. To impersonate legitimate companies and enhance the credibility of their recruitment schemes. Catalyst analysts noted that Subtle Snail deploys a custom variant of the mini bike backdoor. All right, which communicates with command and control infrastructure proxied through Azure Cloud Services to evade detection.
Yeah, pretty wicked.
It does seem like a lot of, but I don't know. I don't know how it works fully.
But it depends on the target, right? I mean, if the target is worth the effort, then it's worth the effort.
That's fair.
So, and my guess is that these guys are state sponsored, so they're going after specific things, right? I mean, there's a reason Iranian drones look like American drones.
Sneaky.
There's a reason the Chinese new version of the F-35 looks exactly like the American F-35, only it's bigger and not as capable.
Just a little bit bigger and better.
No, it's not better. It's not as capable, but it's bigger.
Oh,
because they don't have the engineering. That's a whole other podcast, but yeah. Yeah, so I mean, there's a reason. I mean, there's a lot. They want to steal that stuff. They want to steal the plans. They want to steal. They don't want to do the R&D that everybody else does. They want to just go and shortcut it.
Yeah, hard work is hard.
That's like all the security consultants, posing as users on our website that try and download our spreadsheets and stuff, our checklists and stuff. And thank you all for the love, but make up your own damn checklist.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
I worked hard on those.
Yeah.
Just teasing. Moving on. Lucid Fast, with 17,500 phishing domains, mimics 316 brands from 74 countries.
Yeah. Pretty well.
Yeah. What is that thing you call, something fatigue? What do you call it?
Breach fatigue?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm feeling it.
Yep. Yep. That's the thing.
All right.
Very real.
It is real. What do you do, though?
And that's why, we have to explain to people. It's like, well, this is what we do. And they're like, wow, that seems excessive. It's like, yeah, but we have a bunch of professional paranoia. We know what's going on.
Professional paranoia.
We live in this stuff. We live in, the worst parts of everything. So,
yeah.
Hearing
about it all day, every day. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Now, chances of you, I explained the other day that someone, that it's like, because you're doing this, your risk profile just went up by about 50%. because, you've got this new position and all of a sudden it's like, yeah, you're now a reason,
no.
You're not asking people for fries with that. You're asking people other things, working on other things. All of a sudden,
have more information flowing through your network and other fun things.
Yep.
So exciting.
Yeah.
All right. Lucid FAS. Yeah. Among these emerging threats, the Lucid FAS platform has established itself as a formidable force in the underground economy. That should be a name. Enabling massive scale phishing operations across multiple continents and industry sectors. Security researchers have uncovered an extensive criminal infrastructure centered around Lucid FAS, which has successfully deployed over 17,500 phishing domains targeting 316 prominent brands spanning 74 countries. This scale represents one of the largest documented FAS operations to date.
Yep. What's a FAS operation?
Phishing something as a service?
It's just phishing as a service, yeah.
Phishing? There's two A's. Oh, I'm
It's another morning podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
I've been sick.
Yeah.
My brain is not
There's a
firing
whole
on
lot
all
of
cylinders.
NyQuil pushing through her body right now.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. She's been dropping Q.
That's not embarrassing. All right. I'm going to start that sentence over. This scale represents one of the largest documented FAS operations to date, demonstrating the platform's sophisticated capabilities and widespread adoption among cyber criminals. The campaign's geographical reach extends from major financial centers in North America and Europe to emerging markets across Asia, Africa, and Latin America, suggesting a coordinated global operation. That's impressive, rather than isolated regional activities.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
It does make me wonder, though, do they just have certain people and they're like, hey, you go to these places and we'll make it seem global, but really it's just us?
I think, honestly, they don't have to be located globally to hit everything globally.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
They can just make it seem like it.
So it's like, you're a group of 5 guys or girls or whatever is attacking this.
Guys and
you guys
gals.
are attacking this, and you're attacking this, and you're attacking this. So.
Yeah.
They just spread it out. It's like, just like, we keep going back to this analogy. They are a business. That's what they do. And just like a business has different divisions that are focused on geographic regions, I think hacker organizations are not that different. And at the top, these guys are really businessmen. Well, they're really mobsters, but they're businessmen at a certain point. That's what they do. This is all about making money. It's nefarious money, but I liken it back to the old mafia in the 1920s, the Italian mafia. The guys on top had to make their bones, but by the time they got to the top, they were just businessmen. That's what they did.
Businessmen that and other things.
Well, yeah, they did that, but they were no longer involved in a lot of the nefarious stuff. They were still getting paid for them. But there was the movie Godfather is a prime example. They were really legitimately importing olive oil and all this kind of Italian food into New York. Sure. And heroin. But it's just, but
they were just slipping that in there.
Yeah, but it's just that kind of thing. It's like, they were running businesses, but it was like, that's how the guys at the top, now the guys at the bottom were, whatever, but
yeah.
So that's the way I look at it as kind of a business. So
that makes sense. Sense. That just
Scary.
Gets wheels turning. But what do you do? I don't know. Keep talking about it, I guess.
You gotta keep talking about it. You gotta keep educating people, and you just gotta remain more and more diligent. And the problem is that you still have a lot of people living with a 2015 cybersecurity threat mentality, or even worse, cybersecurity mentality, and they don't realize that in 2025, with the advent of AI and how profitable cybercrime is, and how few cyber criminals actually get prosecuted.
Yeah.
There's some serious shit out here now. I mean, it just is the way it is.
Yeah, not a lot of people get caught. So why I don't condone it.
Yeah,
but I
less than
understand
5%. I mean, it's like ridiculous because there's no established jurisdictions.
So wild web.
Yeah, wild web. Exactly. Perfect.
Oh my gosh.
So.
All right. Moving on. Now we're going to talk about something else.
Yeah, this one's an interesting one. I like this one.
How to gain control of AI agents and non-human identities.
Yes.
We've got hundreds of service accounts and AI agents running in the background. We didn't create most of them. We don't know who runs them. How are we supposed to secure them?
Exactly. That's a problem.
Yeah. The rise and risk of non-human identities. This is from the Hacker News. Cloud-first architectures increased infrastructure complexity and triggered a surge in background identities. As these environments grow, the number of background identities grows with them, many of which get created automatically without clear ownership or oversight. In many cases, these identities outnumber human users by more than 80 to 1.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yikes. Okay. What makes that especially risky is how little most teams know about them. NHIs often get created automatically during deployment or provisioning, then disappear from the radar. Untracked, unowned, and often over-permissioned. Can you give me an example of a non-human identity?
A non-human identity would be some helper tool in the background that performs a specific function inside of an application, be it moving data from somewhere, calling an API, something of that nature. It just reminds me of back in the day when dinosaurs roamed the earth and I was a brand new IT guy. You had to create service accounts to do this, and you had to enable the permissions so you would track these things so you knew exactly once you did, and then you would go change their passwords, and then they developed non-human interactive ones where a human couldn't do the function, but you still had to set them up. And now it's gotten to the point where it's just applications are putting the stuff in themselves, and it's like this was not designed with security in mind.
No.
So.
Nope. Okay. So why AI agents behave differently and why that matters.
Yeah.
So this says, unlike most machine identities, AI agents initiate actions on their own, interacting with APIs, querying data, and making decisions autonomously, which is what you just said. Which seems great in hindsight, and I think it can be in a lot of situations, but not always.
Not always.
Not always. This says that autonomy comes at a cost, obviously. AI agents often need access to sensitive data and APIs, but few organizations have guardrails for what they can do or how to revoke that access.
Yeah. Because no one knows what they are, so how do you delete something and you're not sure which may break everything?
Oh, shoot.
So, and that's the other thing with agentic AI, it basically makes its own decisions. So, and it learns on its own. I'm all for using the AI tools to do that, but you have to know who they have to be inventoried, and they have to be controlled, and you have to have password controls on them, and you have to have a way to revoke them. There's no way. This is insane. This architecture is crazy.
It's getting out of hand.
Yep. Yeah.
But it's really great for those criminals out there.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. It makes the application run better, faster, smoother. There's no human interaction required, but
sure. Like they say, comes at a cost. Yeah, is it worth it?
Yep.
Let me work it. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Yeah. Worse, most AI agents lack clear ownership, follow to standard life cycles, and offer little visibility into their real-world behavior. They can be deployed by developers, embedded in tools, or called via external APIs. Once live, they can run indefinitely, often with persistent credentials and elevated permissions. Then this says, yikes. Yeah, persistent credentials and elevated permissions. We're just...
Yeah, there you go.
Here you go.
Yeah. That's how Skynet takes over.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess many humans, I myself, like we were talking earlier, have to learn the hard way. So maybe it's just going to be a hard lesson. Just a hard lesson we all have to learn, unfortunately.
To quote the movie The Hunt for Red October, the shit will get out of hand and we'll be lucky to live through it.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Oh
Sean Connery.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. The cost of invisible access. I took a lot of notes from this one because I liked it.
Yeah.
It's
a fascinating story.
Yeah. Secrets get hard-coded. Ooh.
Yeah.
Tokens get reused. Orphaned identities remain active for months, sometimes years.
Mm-hmm.
That seems great.
Yep.
These risks are not new, but static credentials and wide open access may have been manageable when you had a few dozen Surface accounts, but with thousands or tens of thousands of NHIs operating independently across cloud surfaces, manual tracking simply doesn't scale, and that tracks. That makes sense. You just can't keep up. How could you? No. How security teams are regaining control. So this is going to be interesting. Let's see. Facing an attack surface that is expanding and becoming more autonomous, leading security teams are shifting from reactive fixes to proactive governance. That shift starts with recognizing every credentialed system, script, and agent as an identity worth governing, which is good. People should be doing that anyway, like you said earlier.
Right.
It's a good place to start. But what are your thoughts?
Well, this goes back to a problem that it's an old problem that we're having that actually, sorry, I'm turning up my volume a little bit. It's an old problem that we're having in that it used to be a problem that developers would write code and they would sign it with their ID. And then when that developer left, you'd have this orphan code because you'd go and you wouldn't know that. And then you go ahead and disable that application and the application would break. Mm-hmm. So this is very similar to what they were saying in that article is that there, you've got these people that are developers that are putting into it. You don't know what's happening. There's no controls from that perspective. And then, these things are just existing persistently forever. And this is not good.
Mm-mm. No, it's not good.
Not good at all.
Not good. All right. Discover and inventory all NHIs. Modern identity platforms can scan environments like AWS, GCP, and on-prem infrastructure to surface hidden tokens, unmanaged service accounts, and over-permissioned roles. Mm-hmm. These tools replace spreadsheets and guesswork with a real-time unified inventory of both human and non-human identities. Without this foundation, governance is just guesswork.
Well, here's the question, though. That's great that you can find them, but if you don't know what they do and don't know what the issue will be with disabling them, what are you going to do?
That's a good question. So what would you do?
So,
tell me.
I would demand an inventory to begin with. I wouldn't. There's no way that they would. You'd let that install, and then there would have to be a finite time on that. These have to come back up for reapproval every 90 days or 120 days or whatever, because you can't just let something run persistently, because then what happens if you go and you upgrade the system and that controller, the NHI, is no longer required, but because the upgrade isn't clean, it leaves that in there, and then it just starts breaking everything. Those kind of things happen.
Yeah.
So
that sounds like something you want.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be bad.
That would be bad.
Yeah.
Yes, it would.
Yep.
Well, okay, that's all I got for news. That took a while. Maybe I shouldn't have done 4 stories this week. I don't know.
4 stories is good.
4 score instead. No. Okay. Sometimes.
Yep.
My brain
goes everywhere.
Reel it in.
Yeah.
Okay. Topic this week: zero trust security.
Okay.
Never trust. Always verify. Instead of assuming users, devices, or systems inside a network are trustworthy, zero trust requires continuous verification.
Yes.
Yes. I got it.
Yep, I agree.
Okay, concur. Okay. Okay, so this is the analogy I found. Think about a house.
Okay.
Okay, you got it?
Got a house.
Got a house. Leave the door unlocked, and anyone can go in and get into any room, get in your fridge, take your food, whatever.
Yep.
Now imagine you decide to lock your door, your front door.
Right.
How many other doors do you have in your house?
A lot.
A lot. You have a back door. Most people don't think about the side door. Okay, now imagine you have to unlock and verify. You have to give a reason why you need to unlock each room and why you should be there.
Right.
Every room in the house.
Yep.
That's zero trust.
Yes. No, that's perfect actually. That's great.
Yeah.
That's a great analogy.
I heard it. I read it and I was like, I'm going to take that. That's real good.
I'm going to make it mine.
Yeah, I'm going to make it mine. I did change it just a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, there you go. Zero trust. Lock and prove why you need to unlock and be in every room in the house. Why should you be there?
Right.
What are you doing there?
Right.
Who are you and what are you doing?
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so I have some key principles here.
Okay.
You tell me if I'm on track or not.
Will do.
Okay. Number 1.
Okay.
Least privilege access. Users and devices only get the minimum level of access they need to do their job.
True.
True. All right. 2, continuous verification. Authentication and authorization aren't just checked at login. They're enforced throughout the session, whatever session is.
Yeah.
Okay.
People are going to fight back on that because if you have to authenticate multiple times during a specific function and session inside one application, I mean, how many times do we get the complaint saying, well, I want to update my computer and it's asking me for an administrative password? And it's like, yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. Security.
What's your password? I don't know. I don't know. I don't do that.
Don't you remember?
Yeah, I remember. Yes. All right. This one might need a little more explaining. Microsegmentation. Networks are divided into smaller zones to limit lateral movement if an attacker gets in. This is rooms.
Right. But it's
Okay.
rooms inside rooms, so that then your closet would be locked.
Oh, got it. Okay. The filing cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
Inside your cupboards.
Right.
Got it.
Yep.
Micro. Smaller. Okay. 4, assume breach. The model operates as if the network is already compromised, which drives stronger monitoring and responses.
Yep.
Okay. Man, I'm on fire today.
You are.
5, device and data protection. Security applies to every endpoint, like laptops, phones, cloud services, etc., and focuses on protecting sensitive data at every step.
Oh, yeah, definitely. People
Okay.
forget about the phones all the time. Well, there's
Yep.
something I can put on my phone. It's like, no, there is something.
You put everything on your phone.
Yep.
You put everything on your phone.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I don't know about most people,
Right.
put everything on their phone.
Yeah.
I would assume. I would guess.
Yep.
Okay, so with traditional security companies, relied more on perimeter defenses like firewalls,
Right.
right? Okay. But with like cloud computing, remote workers,
Yep.
and mobile devices, this perimeter is blurred.
Right.
Right. Okay. So, what can you tell everyone about continuous enforcement in these scenarios?
Well, so there's tools out there like SASE solutions for those that are remote that force them to use specific DNS. You can control where they're going and that sort of thing. Make sure the patches are applied properly. There's a whole lot of functionalities attached to it. EDRs, endpoint managers are great for that kind of stuff. But that's the problem is, we use the analysis of an egg, right? With most companies is that they have this hard perimeter and then a soft internal. Well, now the numbers going back, people are going back to work now, being forced back into the office after COVID.
Sure.
But, So that traditional model of having the hard perimeter works, but you still have to have hard inside, like the micro-segmenting and that kind of stuff. The problem is that people still work a significant amount of time at home.
Sure.
And once they're out of the office, what are you going to do? So you need to have tools like Intune. You need to have tools like SASE solutions. You need to have controls on the computers. And, make it so they can't log in to their mail from any computer. They have to have one that's actually domain joined or something of that nature.
Got it. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I bet people love that.
They hate it. Why do I have to do this? I didn't have to do it 5 years ago. Yeah, well, it's a different world.
It is. It's a different world. Every few months, seems like there's something new.
Yep.
So I have a few zero trust practices for at work and at home, and you can tell me how accurate these are, or add some if I miss something, or
As thorough as you are, I doubt I will have anything to add.
I'm sure. 1. MFA, password managers, authenticator apps, or security key pin of some kind. Okay. 2, least privilege access. Only request or grant access to what you truly need, and make sure unneeded access is removed.
Correct.
3, device hygiene. Update.
Yes.
Use approved VPN and antivirus and malware.
Yep.
4, verify requests. Never assume a request is safe. Confirm through another channel.
Yep.
5, segment your work. Keep work and personal apps separate. Don't reuse personal passwords.
Yes.
Do you have anything to add for work zero trust practices?
No, I think that's pretty solid. I mean, people, the basic, I'm not going to belabor the basics, making sure hard drives are encrypted and that kind of stuff. But I mean, that's pretty solid. So,
nice.
Off the top of my head, you nailed it. You nailed it.
Nailed it. All right, so I've got a few more for home. They're similar, basically kind of the same, but yeah, strengthen logins, MFA, password managers. I think a lot of people at home don't really consider password managers. I don't know, maybe some people do, but
I would say most don't even think about it.
Yeah, but it's a good idea.
Oh yeah.
Why not? Yeah. 2, secure your devices. Update.
There you go.
Only install apps from trusted sources.
Yes.
I don't know. It's hard to know what a trusted source is sometimes,
Well, going back to our Steam story, I mean, you're using a trusted source and you're still getting malware.
Yeah.
So,
that sucks.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
3, watch the network. Set strong passwords. Create separate Wi-Fi networks for smart devices like your Alexas or cameras around the house.
Right.
4, verify before you click. This should have been in the top one too, I think, for
It
work.
should be in both, yeah.
It should be in both. Yeah. Hover over senders and don't trust every link or text
No.
that you
Especially
get.
not text.
Yeah. 5, limit sharing. Limit sharing.
Yep.
Be mindful of what you share on social media.
How many people we know that just do emotional vomit all over social media?
A few.
Yeah. Getting all emo.
I mean, listen, when I was in junior high, I wanted nothing more. Have those big old swoopy side bangs.
Yeah.
Black eyes.
Black fingernails.
Maybe it's still in there a little bit.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's what I've got. Do you have anything to add for home zero trust practices?
No, I think that's pretty clear. I mean, you really have to. The other thing I would add is be careful what you tell people on the phone.
Oh, on the phone. Mm-hmm. Okay. Ooh.
Yeah. So they call and pretend that you're a doctor, or you're calling, and when people ask for information that's really personal and you're not sure of it, then call them back, kind of thing.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you meant with like your people. But listen, I don't talk on the phone very often to hardly anyone.
Right. Right.
All right, so zero trust.
Zero trust.
Nobody gets a free pass.
Nobody.
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 Nope.
There you go.
All right.
So that's all I've got. I do have questions, but that's all I've got for zero trust. What nuggets of information do you have?
I think you have a very exhaustive list there. I think someone trained you well. I can't remember who it was, but no. But I mean, no, it's a pretty exhaustive list that you have there. And that if you were to hit at home, especially those things, you'd be pretty rock solid.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's you guys should do that. Whoever's listening.
Yes.
Our millions of billions of listeners, 100 million billion listeners.
Yes, ma'am.
We're just gonna secure the whole world
That's
by
our goal.
Tuesday.
Yes. Some Tuesday, some year.
Some year. Right. Okay, so I do have questions. This is gonna like a rapid fire, right?
Right.
2.5 seconds. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Okay. What does the phrase never trust, always verify mean in zero trust?
Never trust, verify, always verify means that you never trust an ID. You have to verify that the person actually is who they say they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is zero trust different from traditional parameter-based security?
Perimeter-based security?
Yeah. What did I say?
Parameter?
Perimeter?
Perimeter?
Did I just say it weird?
I may have.
Let me try again. Gosh, I'm sorry.
All right. Blame the caffeine.
We'll blame something.
Yeah.
Something. Okay. How is zero trust different from traditional perimeter-based security?
Zero trust. Well, honestly, I don't have the answer to that one off the top of my head, to be honest with you.
Different?
How is it different? It's different when you're not using MFA, you're not using SSO, you're not using anything like that. We're using a some kind of push that's requiring you to and make sure that you are who you are.
More steps involved.
Yeah, exactly. And it may also include MFA on top of it. So.
Yeah, that was a great answer.
Thank you.
What role does multi-factor authentication play in zero trust?
So zero trust, adding MFA to zero trust is just another, I mean, you could use zero trust as an MFA factor, but the MFA, if you have another form of MFA and then you go to the zero trust challenge, then that's even better. So that's three things. So even if they compromise one thing, you still got two more protections in place.
Yeah, a couple more doors to unlock,
Yes,
or
ma'am.
locks on the door.
Exactly. Exactly.
What is the importance of continuous monitoring in zero trust?
Continuous monitoring just allows you to detect anomalies. The problem with continuous monitoring is that do you have time to look at all the alerts that you're getting, and then do you have something that's aggregating those logs to tell you so you can do pattern recognition and understand events and causes and all that kind of good stuff.
Why is least privilege access a core principle of zero trust?
Least privilege access is a core privilege of IT in general, or should be. Because you don't want users to have access to things that they don't need access to. I mean, how many times have we gone into an environment and it's like, oh yeah, we gave everybody admin. So it's like, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, oh yeah, I mean, he needed it for a day, so we gave him admin rights. And how long ago was that? 8 months ago. It's like, no, come on. So, yeah, you only need access for how long you need access. And, I dealt with a company that was like, well, sometimes we bring people over for special projects into groups that don't belong, so we give them access. Like, do you take the access away when the project's over? And they're like, no. Well, do they still need the access? No. Well,
Maybe you should think about that. I don't know.
Yeah, perhaps something,
Yeah.
want to consider. Yeah.
How can microsegmentation help reduce the impact of a breach?
Flat networks always are what ethical hackers, or not ethical hackers, but a hacker's dream, because, if you've got no challenges in there. So, obviously we recommend VLANs, but if you can actually get an additional segment inside those VLANs, that's even better. So.
Yeah, they can just go in and eat all the food out of your fridge.
Exactly.
No problem.
Steal your TV. Order pay-per-view.
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
What type of devices need to be verified in zero trust environments?
Oh.
All of them. How does zero trust protect against insider threats?
That's a good question. Because if you got access to, if you're insider and you have zero trust, I guess as if they're trying to go to going to places that they don't belong, then you're going to be getting additional challenges, and they're not going to be part of that group that would be approved. It would also be good for tracking and monitoring, because that's another layer of logging.
Yeah. Yeah, if you have someone who's supposed to be in a specific room unlocking a door and can't prove why they're supposed to be there, or give a good enough reason, you have a log of that.
Exactly.
Should have a log.
Yes, you hope. You hope.
Can zero trust be implemented all at once, or should it be phased in?
It should be phased in. Everything in IT should be phased in. I mean, that's one of the biggest problems too. Is like, oh yeah, we're going to cut everybody over today. It's like, no.
I don't think this is going to go well.
No.
Nah. I don't think so.
No.
Well, that was all 10 questions.
Awesome.
All 10 questions. That's
Great.
all I've got for zero trust security. Went through the news.
Yep.
That's it. That's all.
Was that your first podcast as Director of Operations for RITC Cybersecurity?
Oh my gosh, was it?
I think so.
I think it was.
It was a monumental occasion.
Monumental.
Yep.
Dang.
Should be a national holiday when this is posted.
Is it a paid holiday?
No. For everybody but you.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
You know, I've corrupted you. Back then, you didn't. Back when you started, you didn't know what a paid holiday was.
I was like, what? I get the day off and I get paid?
Exactly. Yeah. You don't understand.
And now I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, national holiday,
I was
paid
like,
time off.
why? Yeah. Why not?
You said it. Oh, man. All right, yeah, that's all I've got.
All right. I think that's enough.
Yeah.
On that note, thank you for listening. We have not been to the bar before this podcast, nor are we going after this podcast, but
No.
we got a lot of work to do. Plus, we got to go meet our new salespeople for lunch. So, on that note, cybercrime is bad. Love RITC Cybersecurity. Thanks for listening, and have a great day. Bye.